Hi everyone, welcome to Why You Should Play This Commander, the show where I pick a commander and discuss why you should play them. In today's episode we are doing Lathril, Blade of the Elves, a beautiful elf from Kaldheim commander set. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn and enjoy the show. Let's get started by looking at what Lathril does. She's an elf noble that costs 1 black and 1 green and 2 colourless mana. She has the following text: Menace. When Lathril, Blade of the Elves deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf creature tokens. Tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life. So yeah, she's an elf tribal machine. Thankfully we have that menace too, to help break through to your opponents. So why should we be playing this commander? For starters, Lathril, Blade of the Elves isn't too expensive to buy. She costs around $2 on Card Kingdom, making her a very affordable leader to our commander deck. Lathril, Blade of Elves offers us the ability to play both green and black, which is really good for running elves. She flows well, because you can hit opponents with the help of her menace, and then create elves, which you will then use to drain life from all of your opponents on the board. She is one of the best elf legendary creatures out there, and offers us a solid amount of power to compete with all sorts of decks. You can build her on a budget, or choose to pump in some extra cash to make her monstrous. You'll enjoy this commander if you like elf tokens, populating, attacking with your commander, and global life draining. So those are just some of the reasons why you should play Lathril. Now let's look at the ways you can play her. So you can choose to go elf tribal route, where your main strategy will be to cast as many elves as you can and create as many elf tokens as possible. This route is the strongest in my opinion. There are an abundance of ways to create multiple amount of elves. Playing spells like Doubling Season, for example, to create bonus amount of elves will make you really big really fast. Another way you could play her is going down the Voltron route. She already has menace, so if we can pump her up to a big power level, if she hits an opponent it will really hurt. You can take them out with commander damage, and you're making elves in the process to then finish off anyone else on the table using Lathril's Blade of Elves tap effect, or just turning them sideways, all of those elves you've made, and attack all of your friends. This route is strong, but not as good as a full-on tribal route, in my opinion. You'll need ways of making her unblockable, so spells like Whispering Cloak can really help. Top spells I'd recommend running with Lathril: Shaman of the Pack, a creature that costs 1 black and 1 green colourless mana. When Shaman of the Pack enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control. Shaman of the Pack is an amazing creature that will drain a lot of life from your opponents if you control a lot of elves. And guess what? We're playing Lathril, so chances are we control a lot of elves. Another card that's really good is Beast Whisperer, an elf creature spell that costs 2 green and 2 colourless mana. The effect of the card is, whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Draw is always good, and we are playing a lot of low mana cost elves, so we are bound to get a lot of draw from Beast Whisperer. Wolverine Riders, an elf warrior spell that costs 2 green and 4 colourless mana. The effect of the card is, at the beginning of each upkeep, create a run 1 green elf warrior token. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. This thing is a walking unit. It will net you so much value, life gain, and even help spam the board of elves, meaning you can trigger Lathril's ability with so much ease. Remember, this is each upkeep. Each upkeep you get an elf. On your opponent's upkeeps, on your upkeep. Amazing card. So there are so many other great cards I'd recommend for Lathril, but this video will take a very long time to end. So yes, Lathril is a fantastic commander. You should definitely try her out. I personally think she's the best elf tribal leader out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much everyone. Bye.